Here we go. Sadiq leading them to the green flag. Down into turn 3 and 4 already. Shane Coogan going to lead them off with 4. And the 29 car is going to lead lap 1 as the draft. Well, maybe not. Sadiq's going to lead lap 1. He jumps him there on the inside lane. There you go. Dakota DeMay has now worked his way up to the front here, 8 laps in. Shane Coogan up to second. Sadiq Van de Sant, Cohen Evans now up to the top 5. Geisler, and there's Pronk, the rookie. Jeremy Pronk running up there in the 8th position right now. Craig Forsyth back here racing. Mitchell Riggs, who had some ups and downs in his season. The 24 cars starting tonight in this 300-miler. So Coogan continuing to swap out the lead, but here comes Sadiq up there, top about 8 to 10 cars up here in the draft, including Gavin Sanders back there in that 10 car returning for another season. So far, clean and green here. Oh, almost some contact there, Coogan, and Cohen Evans ripping the high side here. And now up right on cue, caution comes out, and looks like issues for Jim Herrick. Lewis Woodall might be also involved. Damage on both those cars. Here and show the wreck that happened between Woodall and the 40 car of Jim Herrick. Here's Jim up here in the 40. And Woodall's going to slide. Oh, contact. Oh, hard licks for both. Woodall thought he was able to move, and that piece, thank God for the windscreen there. But the 13 and 40 all destroyed. As 4 tires of fuel, everybody. Oh, tight race off pit road. And Van de Sant, I believe, stole the battle off pit road there as Alex Van de Sant leads them back to the green. You see the pass right there. Sadiq goes back to the front here. This race always has a lot of lead changes. They expect more of the same here this evening. 44 laps complete. Mitchell Riggs. Oh, trouble into the wall goes Cohen Evans hard. And he goes spinning middle of the track. Everybody avoiding. Oh, that was a hard lick with the right front. Looked like a good start, running up in the top 5 earlier in this race. The LMC gear member, unfortunately, the second, just gets in the back. Lap number 47, hitting the 1/3 distant mark, and Luke Daniels staying out this time. Oh, one car scraped the wall there off 4. That was the rookie Pronk, I think, that got the wall. I got about 4/10 over Logan Paxa. Alex Van de Sant, Thomas Geisler, your top 5 here. And right on cue, here comes Sadiq, the pit road. Alex Van de Sant's going to come with him. And now Dakota DeMay and Mitchell Riggs coming to pit road. So right at lap 86 here, green flag pit stops. Going to make it a one-stop race to get to the finish, it looks like. So look at this. Going back to the pit stops when they first started, Alex Van de Sant was one of the first on pit road. Look at this. Because of that 9.7 second stop and the way he was able to get in and out of pit road, he now has a 1 second lead over Sadiq. So he jumped over both the top, 3 cars? Here's your top 3 right now as these guys continue to fight it out. Sadiq been trying to get that illustrious first win. Shane Coogan also trying to do the same. Oh, a little bit of sliding going on. One car went sideways. Dan Barrera had to go up the track and avoid. Connor Daly in the 19. Now, I'll have to investigate this. I do not think this is the Connor Daly that runs IndyCar because he has one N in his name. So, but Connor had a glove save and a beauty just now. And I'm sure scared to, he's scared to Happy Trails chili mix out of Alex Van de Sant. Teammates here continue to do the old switcheroo back here for 10th. Luke finally leaving pit road, 49 seconds spent. in his stall there. That is definitely the penalty you do not want. Usually a 9-second pit stop and then 40 sitting there, and that's the speeding penalty for entrance. Of course, they do have a limiter that you hit, but you're trying to get your all coming to pit road, and if you get too much, you will get clocked for speeding. Alex Van de Sande, he and Sudik been swapping the lead. Of course, they've kind of gotten away from Shane Coogan now by 1 second. And right now we're watching this battle 4 through 6 now, as this pack really now starts to open up, the handling opening up, and that spreads this field out more and more, of course, the longer the run goes and we get green flag pit stops. All right, Sudik is going to be the first to pit road out of the leaders. Locks him up. You wonder how much pressure's on him after the one had such a great entrance and exit to pit road here. You wonder if he's trying to nail his marks now. There's Geisler, there's Sudik right there, the blue and purple car. As Altena and Paxa come to pit road. Also Shane Coogan. And big time, Van de Sande back to the front. As of right now, let's see though if these guys can jump him. So Oscar Fredrickson leading right now in the 12 car. He will be the last of the leaders to come to pit road. The lows on the lead lap, I should say, and here he comes right now. And that'll cycle around to Van de Sande and Sudik, who continue to play the old switcheroo. They have now 5 seconds over Gonzalez Nunez. The tension is really starting to build. As a matter of fact, it already is. Look at this. They've been side by side down the back straightaway here. It's not so much of the whole switcheroo happening anymore. These two are coming to draft, and they're coming to fight now. How bad does Sudik want that first win? Oh, he almost left the bottom open. There's a little bit of defensive move. Nothing wrong with that. He did it before. Sudik made a move, so it's not considered a block. That's the one key thing about this. If Sudik makes the move and Alex reacts, then it becomes a block. And then that would be a violation of rules, so you got to be very careful with this. 2 laps to go. Nicholas Sudik, who's been up front all race long, and Alex Van de Sande, who used pit strategy to jump to the front about 60 laps ago, sees the white flag, and these two are going to fight it out at Auto Club. Real close to each other into 3. Off turn 4, the drag race is on. And across the line, Sudik has got it. Nicholas Sudik scores the opening win. Show you the final results here. Sudik wins it over Van de Sande by 44 1/1000ths of a second. You can't snap your fingers that quick. Coogan gets Gonzalez Nunez by 6 1/1000ths. We'll have to watch that finish. Geisler, DeMay, Paxa finished in 7th. Mitchell Riggs, Gavin Sanders, Julian Alton in top 10 for him.